Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. A lot of injuries on this team. Coaches scrambling to field a healthy lineup.
When you're missing multiple starters because of injury, it shakes everything up. Players thrust into unfamiliar roles. We'll see how they respond.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we know now that the process in Philly yielded two young superstars, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Last season, the front office toyed with a big shakeup, but stayed pat at the deadline. Coach Doc Rivers says, "I love that we stuck with it. They're young. Give them a chance." Kevin, this team is still poised to be great for a long time.
Clearly a special team and a special twosome. David, thank you. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are trying to go big. If you were a coach at this point, which way would you go?
Well, it's all contingent on who your personnel is. Do your strengths lie in the post, or do they lie on the perimeter? The best coaches put their best players in positions to be successful. Can you maximize the talent on your roster?
And now Washington's starting group. Beal and Avdia sharing wing duty. Brian is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Neto in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at small forward. Now here's Milton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. For the three, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Here's Beal. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Back to Milton. Bertans against Harris. And Simmons slams it in.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Bertans, a screen on Simmons. Neto can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Over Bertans. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Outside, Beal. Bryant trying to free him. For the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Embiid. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Simmons, and he slams it down right on top of Kenny Avdia.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The shot by Beal, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
Here's Beal after Ben Simmons' bucket. Over Milton. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 6. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. He went to Washington for the last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Beal gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. And it's Thibault in the corner. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Neto. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Beal gets it to go.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. And it comes off the front of the rim. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Milwaukee. Third time's in the post. Guarded by Harris.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Thibault kicks to Milton. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 8. Harris looking it over. Simmons passes to Embiid. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Embiid finds Harris. Back to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. 6 to shoot. Thibault, the pass to Harris.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
At 3 off the mark. Pass to Beal. Over Milton. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Simmons passes to Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Wizards trail by 8. The open shot by Beal. Releases from the wing and drills it. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Fans, right now, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who's going to be the loudest section?
For the Wizards, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bryant. And it's Hachimura in for Davis Bertans. Philadelphia leading by 6. Milton with it. Here he goes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
There's Beal with the 3. Beal with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Beal. 32 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Well, think back to when Bradley Beal entered the NBA, just a 19-year-old young man. It did take him a couple of seasons to develop into an all-star, but boy, now as a guy capable of averaging over 30 a game, he is a nightmare for defenses.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Diallo comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Lamb is checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Harris. And Washington making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in.
Checking in for the Wizards.
Drummond passes to Lamb. Count it, good. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
here's Neto. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And another miss by Washington. And here is Drummond. Lamb finds Diallo. Now here's Simmons. He's tightly guarded. Out to Lamb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Diallo. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 10. Kispert, the pass to Neto. Now Hachimura. Defended by Drummond. Drummond working against Hachimura. To the inside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Neto kicks to Gafford. Now the pass to Neto. Teardrop shot, and there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The step back jumper is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Simmons. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis.
And it felt like he was literally everywhere on the defensive end. Multiple rejections, stifling all game long.
Out to Lamb. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Here's Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got 10 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, this is the area that he's most comfortable. Rui Hachimura, such a solid performer in the painted area.
Here's Curry. Rui Hachimura picking up that last basket. Curry passes to Simmons. Oh, he jams it right over Corey Kispert. Wow!
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and are on a string.
And so it's Washington with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Neto, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Outside, Lamb. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Raul Neto. Lamb, good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Beal again. Now here's Kispert. He's guarded closely. Lamb against Caldwell Pope. 17-foot shot on the way. And Washington again with the bucket.
Such a very consistent in-between shooter. The defense can't afford to let Hachimura get separation.
Now here's Drummond. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Now here's Beal. They trail by 9 points. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Beal. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got his 6th rebound on the night. Wizards trail by 11. Now Beal over Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that. Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless in when he attacks the rim, and is as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
All right.
Well, Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first, basketball, football is what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Avdia. Bradley Beal is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Bryant in at the 5. Curry kicks to Thibault. And the 3 off target. Wizards trail by 13. Beal the pass to Caldwell Pope. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Bryant with a screen for Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. The 76ers leading by 13. On the wing, Milton. Defended by Bryant. Here's Embiid. Good on the shot. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Harris kicks to Thibault. Now here's Milton. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Milton the pass to Embiid. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Raul Neto's checked in for Washington. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
On defense, Washington. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Curry kicks to Milton. 5 on the clock. Harris passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Bryant.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry with it. picked up by Bryant. Curry gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Avdia, the pass to Bryant. Here's Neto, guarded by Curry. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capability. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Neto, and Embiid with the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Neto. Good on the triple. Neto's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Curry. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Now, here's Avdia. Defended by Thibault. And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Embiid with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by Embiid.
And the strength of Embiid oftentimes just overwhelms the defense. Able to absorb physical coverage and still finish.
Bryant finds Neto. Back to Bryant. And Embiid with the block. And he recovers it. Bryant's shot is good.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Milton the pass to Embiid. Bertans against Harris. Stolen by Avdia. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
Neto surveying the floor. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Curry. Harris drives in. Takes it off the glass. Harris has got his first points of the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Bryant. Back to Neto. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Wizards. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Neto kicks to Bertans. The Wizards working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harris finds Milton. Back to Harris. And here is Milton. And Curry has it in the corner. It's up a 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Neto, defended by Milton. And counted, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And up top. Pass Passes to Diallo. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Simmons, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Washington ball.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Neto, the pass to Gafford. Driving the lane. Kispert, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Simmons. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
The 11-footer and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Simmons finds Lamb. Drives to the hoop. And Embiid throws it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Pass to Hachimura. Caldwell Pope on the wing. For the screen on Lamb. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive to the right side. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Misses the three.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in the league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Neto, guarded by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
And the rejection by Gafford. And they double up Embiid. And a wide-open look for Simmons. Off target with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the power rankings now, second half of February. Interesting to see how some of these teams compare. You take a look at the Nets. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now for Philadelphia, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Raul Neto. Pass to Drummond. Now Embiid. Back to Drummond. And a wide open look for Lamb. Knocks down the three ball. Lamb's got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Kispert. He's covered closely. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's the pass to Kispert. Outside, Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford sets the pick for Beal.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Gafford kicks to Hachimura. Here's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside layup. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 13. Caldwell Pope for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Driving inside. Passes it to Lamb. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Kispert. Hachimura finds Beal. Back to Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Hachimura's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the team has preached to Rui Hachimura to be aggressive on the offensive end. That is the decisive decision-making they're looking for.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Washington's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Beal. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
1 second left. No good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. In the East, Ben Simmons.
We've seen how Simmons can take over a game, but lately he's dominated over a series of contests, showing that signature versatility, especially in the open floor. Really no way to match up with him when he's going full speed downhill.
Guys, let's move on. Time to focus on Ben Simmons, the talented Australian playing well so far.
His shooting says it all. He's been a force at the offensive end. No one has had an answer for him, at least a good answer. Who knows what it takes to break his rhythm? No one's been able to step up.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Curry, and it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Milton. Embiid the screen. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal taking his time here. Neto finds Bryant. Beal against Curry. off the left rim and out. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. That doesn't go either for Beal.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Harris passes to Thibault. Now here's Embiid, defended by Bryant. Puts it up from 7, and Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 12 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Neto kicks to Beal. Bryant with a screen on Curry. Curry against Beal. And Embiid with the block.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bertans a screen on Curry. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Curry with it. Picked up by Bryant. Embiid inside. Swiped away. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We can talk about all the things that Bradley Beal brings to the table on the offensive end. And in this instance, he simply draws contact. Beautifully done.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. And both free throws good for Beal. Here's Simmons. 16 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Thibault. Right block shot. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Harris. 14 points for him.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The pass to Beal. Rejected by Harris. And he's able to get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Bertans can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 16. Simmons on the wing. Back to Embiid. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Bryant. At the elbow, it's Avdia. And another miss by Washington. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Simmons kicks to Harris. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
They double-team Beal. Outside Bryant. Bryant with a screen on Simmons. Here's Neto. It's sent back down by Simmons. Here's Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second. You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressor.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Doris, in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
Simmons looking around. Passes it to Harris. Drummond sets the screen for Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Wizards trail by 16. Here's Neto. 13 points in the game. Bertans in the post. Harris is there. Avdia kicks to Bertans. His three-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 16. Milton the pass to Thibault. Beal with the steal. The finish. And he lays that one in. Beal's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Simmons passes to Milton. Drummond with a screen on Beal. Milton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Thomas Bryant.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 4th in blocks, 9th in steals, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Beal. And he recovers it. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Twice on the pipe. Send it back, Andre Drummond.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Diallo comes in for Harris. And it's Lamb in there for Shake Milton. And a change for the Wizards. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Bradley Beal. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Simmons can't get it to go.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 19.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Washington. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
And stolen by Simmons.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line, very low numbers.
Caldwell-Pope dishes to Kispert. Hachimura with a screen on Lamb. Caldwell-Pope for 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Lamb. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdiev's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Takes the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Thibault, the pass to Drummond. Thibault trying to get open. Now here is Hachimura, defended by Thibault. Simmons against Hachimura. Tries from 7. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 7 now in this quarter.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Here's Kispert. It doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Diallo with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The G League has been a proving ground for many aspiring NBA players, including the Lakers' Alex Caruso. He said a big reason guys get stuck there is they don't realize the position they're trying out for. It's like trying to be the CFO, and they're looking for someone to clean the bathrooms. Either way, Kevin, it's good work if you can get it.
I agree. Thank you, David. Bucket is good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Simmons finds Drummond. Diallo with it. The pass to Drummond. It's stolen. And here is Hachimura. He has 7. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Covered by Lamb. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And the rejection by Gafford. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the 76ers making a change here. Curry's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Avdija. Lamb against Holiday. Simmons inside. And he banks in the layup. Simmons got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And yes, it's good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
You take a look at Beal. He'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Pass to Drummond. Second chance effort. And the rejection by Gafford. Holiday, the pass to Hachimura. He gets that one. 9 points here for Rui Hachimura.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
For 3. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Shots good by Gafford.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday against Lamb. Takes it inside. Unable to get that one. Holiday with the defensive effort. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Diallo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And always a smooth athlete. KCP doing a better job of drawing contact.
So both teams making some changes here. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers on top, running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Washington, in at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Neto in at the 1.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Wizards passing it around. Bryant with a screen for Beal. Back to Neto. 5 to shoot. It's sent back down by Simmons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Lamb.
Matisse Thybulle.
Here's Beal, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Beal's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now here's Simmons. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams' doors in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
Milton kicks to Embiid. Thybulle on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Yep, that one goes. And the 76ers lead by 21. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one.
Team foul. Shooting for Washington, Bradley Beal.
And that one falls for Beal. Abdiaz checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Beal. The 76ers leading by 19 points. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Down low. Here's Embiid. Nice D from Bryant. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Bertans a screen. Fires for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Bertans got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, we've seen pure shooters get paid a ton of money. Davis Bertans, a consistent threat from 3.
Here's Milton. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Beal can't get it to go. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Harris's shot is good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now Simmons pass to Thybulle. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Bryant up top. Guarded by Simmons. Bryant passes to Neto. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 13 with that last one. The drive by Simmons. And they get it back. Harris dishes to Simmons. And there's the pass to Embiid. Thibault for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Neto, the pass to Bertans. Back to Neto. And stolen by Simmons. On the wing, Milton. And here's Harris from the arc. Got a piece of it. Here's Embiid. Comes up empty down low. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the 4th. Passes it to Bryant. Beal with it. Now defended by Embiid. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Outside for Beal. From 15 feet away, Simmons pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 23. Harris finds Simmons. And Thibault now top of the key. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Bertans can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Simmons against Beal. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Beal with it. Now guarded by Simmons. To stop the drought. It's sent back down by Simmons. And Bryant slams it in.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. And your sixth.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
The 76ers leading by 21. Outside, Simmons. Drummond with a screen on Bertans. Drummond up top. Outside for Simmons. Inside. Here's Milton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Right side, Simmons, and it's Thibault in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Neto, the pass to Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. And for top high schoolers, Doris, who want to make a salary instead of going to college, there are now quite a few options.
There are, Kevin, and I love it because, to me, this is a free market system. So whether you're going overseas, you have the Ignite franchise in the G League. And listen, there may be more options to come, and I think that's a great thing.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Raul Neto. And Beal kicks to Bertans. The Wizards with another miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Drummond dishes to Simmons. He takes it in. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kispert. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Beal from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Beal's got 34 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Pass to Harris. Driving to the basket. Drummond passes to Harris. On the wing, Milton. He kicks to Simmons. He dishes it to Drummond. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Kispert. He can't get that one. Good D by Drummond. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Milton. Dishes it to Simmons. A 3-pointer, no good. Now here's Kispert, defended by Milton. Beal with the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Simmons. To the middle. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night. Wizards have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Beal with it. Bryant with a screen for Kispert. It's Bryant, high post. Here's Beal, and Washington again with the bucket.
With his athleticism and that beautiful jumper, Beal has a chance to be one of the best 2 guards in the NBA.
2 minutes remaining.
Simmons passes to Harris. Drummond with a screen on Bertans. Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. The pass to Milton. The feed to Drummond. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside, Beal. Fires from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Ben Simmons.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work.
And here we go. Washington fast break, and the dunk by Kispert.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Curry looking around. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Ben Simmons.